This call is being recorded.
No, that was a different one. Fatty?
Yeah. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing. I just started Fable 3.
Nice. Did you see the trailer for the new Fable?
I have not seen the trailer yet. I will watch it now that I know.
It's just like a quick teaser, but it looks cool.
What are you up to?
Just chilling. It's my day off.
Mine too.
Oh. You doing magic stuff today, did you say?
Yeah, once this is over, and then I'm going over to my mom's for lunch around 2.
Sweet.
Yeah, nothing special.
Yeah.
What about one of the kids I play Magic with? He's got a card that I want, so I'm gonna see if I can
trades.
I'm gonna see if I can convince him to trade me what I want.
Nice.
I still say that's like one of my favorite parts of the game is that it's not just what happens on the table, it's, the wheeling and dealing on the side.
Yeah, it's like a trading card game, so. No, it's like
it's one of those, it's what you would call a trading card.
The social aspect is important. Maybe that's why I never got into Magic.
Makes sense. So what are we talking about today?
I don't know. I don't have a list this time.
You have no talking points today?
Fable has been officially announced. Like, I had read something a while back, and I thought that, like, it was a known fact. It was a rumor that, like, everybody had accepted as fact.
Say what?
I thought that Fable being in production was, like, a rumor. It's a well-known fact. A known fact, but apparently there had been no official announcement until this Xbox event this week when they revealed the teaser trailer. Nobody had officially said we're making Fable.
Huh.
It was just like the entire internet accepted it as fact.
All right, quick question.
What's up?
Do I rock like a prince look or like a pirate look?
In Fable or in real life?
In Fable.
Oh, pirate all the way.
All right.
I just wonder what they're going to do, like, with the game and the way that it works to make it feel like a modern game, but also still make it feel like Fable. Because there's so much stuff that Fable did that defined, like, the franchise.
Yeah.
That, like, is just commonplace. It's just regular now. Like, that's just what games do.
No,
so
like,
I'm interested to see, like, it's definitely, there's obviously, like, storytelling in Fable is a lot different than other games. So there's that, but I'm just excited to see what kind of gameplay changes they make to, like, make it stand out the way Fable always did.
I'm just hoping it goes to, like, a more modern, like, bustling city and so on and so forth. And, like,
yeah.
Magic has been dead for a long time, but, like, all of a sudden it resurfaces in you because of your heritage. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw the trailer. I'm not sure if it's a sequel or like a soft reboot or a hard reboot, but it's just called Fable. So it's not Fable 4. But I saw the trailer and I got super excited. I thought it looked so cool. And then I remembered that Fable has always been Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, that new Samurai game that just came out, that's a PlayStation exclusive, and it makes me really, really, really angry. And it makes me feel like, great, now I have to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 just because.
when you're talking about like functionality and just the way the systems work, there is not a huge difference between Xbox and PlayStation. Mm-hmm. It's the exclusives is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Because like Xbox has a few like big franchises that are like huge media, like money bombs, but like PlayStation, when they do an exclusive, even if it's not part of a long running franchise, they're always just like the polish on them, the storytelling, and just like the production value is. I'm not bashing on like Halo or Gears of War, but if you want like a full entertainment experience, you can't beat like an Uncharted.
No, that's true. And that's like one of the main reasons why I was even like deliberating getting a PlayStation way back when.
Yeah.
Was like those Uncharted games look fucking cool. And what? I don't think Tomb Raider came out on Xbox, did it?
It was a timed exclusive, so it came out first on PlayStation, and then I think later on Xbox.
Oh, okay. No,
like they used to do with Grand Theft Auto games and Final Fantasy. They used to come out first on PlayStation and then Xbox. Grand Theft Auto comes out the same all across the board now. Fatty?
What?
Oh, I was afraid I had lost you because you were silent.
Nope.
Utterly,
I was
silent.
Fuck. I had something to say and now I completely forgot it.
Okay. Well, keep it right there so when you remember you can say it. You ever play Harvest Moon? I feel like we've talked about Harvest Moon a bunch.
We have, but I've never played it.
It's good, like if you're into that kind of thing. But the first Game Boy Advance Harvest Moon game they just remade for Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like updated graphics and everything. It's the franchise is called Story of Seasons now. Harvest Moon is a completely different, shitty franchise now.
Aww.
But like what we know as Harvest Moon has moved forward as Story of Seasons. But my brother was telling me it was really good on Switch, and I've been watching reviews, and then I look, and this is a remake of a 20-year-old game that Nintendo is trying to get you to pay $50 for. So I'm like, no. I don't care how much I love Harvest Moon. I'm not paying $50 for Harvest Moon.
No.
Even if it's brand new. So I downloaded the Game Boy Advance ROM for the game that it's a remake of, and I'm just playing that instead.
All right.
Oh, free.
Oh, free. What was it that we were saying about the game you may or may not have downloaded the last time we were talking?
I don't know.
I completely fucking forget. We were talking about how you legally obtained a copy of a game.
I don't know, Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of games on this thing.
So what is it? It's like a little game. It's like a little GameCube, Game Boy thing. What?
It's a little handheld, like retro handheld. It's an emulator handheld, so it doesn't take cartridges or anything. You load like the actual. It's called a ROM file. That I'm not sure if it's the same on a CD, but on cartridges, the little motherboard, the little like chip inside a video game cartridge would have a ROM on it. So we've isolated these ROMs and put them on the internet, and you download it and put it on this little thing, and it runs. It's got Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, Super NES, Sega Master System, Game Gear, and Genesis. It can run arcade games.
Nice.
It came with Doom built in because Doom is freeware.
Yeah.
The original like DOS Doom. It came with Doom and Heretic and Wolfenstein. No, it's really cool what it can do. I wouldn't like it's definitely not the best thing for playing any sort of FPS, but it's cool that it can. It in theory says that it supports PlayStation 1 games as well, but I've seen a lot of reviews saying that they just don't work. Like they'll run technically, but it's not worth playing.
That sucks.
They removed it when it first came out. It had N64 on it, but it worked so horribly that they just removed that emulator entirely from like the OS.
Well, I mean, didn't they remake like a whole bunch of N64 games for the Switch?
We've gotten a few. Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Shit. Hang on.
Oh,
no, I got up and I dropped my earbud. What games have come out? I know Star Fox 64 did, right?
I actually don't know if Star Fox 64 is available on Switch. I don't think it is.
Dude, arguably the best N64 game ever.
I never got into Star Fox. The classic has Star Fox 2, which was never released ever anywhere.
Yeah.
But it was a fully produced game for SNES. But the SNES Classic has Star Fox 2, and Switch Online might have it too. But I don't think Star Fox 64 is on.
That's
Switch.
Devastating.
There's rumors they're going to be doing a. You remember Super Mario All-Stars?
Yes.
Like for Super Nintendo, it just had all the Super Mario games?
Yep.
There's rumors that they're doing that again. But this time it'll have Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and the Mario Galaxy games.
Mario 64 was good.
Yeah. I was a big fan. I think Sunshine was underrated. It was a lot of fun.
I never played it, so.
Do you have a GameCube?
Past the N64, no, I didn't have a GameCube.
GameCube was my last Nintendo console before the Switch.
Mine was the N64 because it was, and I remember I was like between PlayStation 2 and Xbox because I never had a PlayStation either. I mean, I have one now, but I didn't have one when it was around. You know what I mean?
Wait, like
I had
what
the N64. PlayStation 1, the first one.
Oh, nice.
Because I had
one. It works?
I have one somewhere that works, yes.
Nice.
I wish I still had I got to get a PlayStation 2. So that I can play Ace Combat 5 again. Because that was my favorite Ace Combat game. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Fuck. It was between Xbox and PlayStation 2 when the Xbox first came out.
Yeah.
So I got an Xbox, and I got, what was it, 007, that Rogue Agent game.
Yeah.
And that fucking sold me on Xbox, period, for the rest of it. To this day, the next-gen console I still have is my Xbox. So
I have a lot of fond memories of the original Xbox because I bought yours.
You
BJ
did
had one, and I'd play on BJ's, and then I bought yours, and I got the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. Gun.
Oh my God, that game was
Gun?
so good.
Oh my God. How is there no
because it was
how did
crazy
Red Dead
short.
Redemption 2 do so well, and nobody's talking about Gun 2? Nobody.
No.
America wants cowboys.
When they could bang, like, Gun was so good, too, because you could upgrade all your shit, and fucking, you could ride your horse to death.
Yeah. The performances, fucking Chris Christopherson and Thomas Jane.
Yeah. No, they went all out for Gun, and it was so good. So good.
I think it's maybe there's a Thomas Jane curse. He does something that's awesome, and then nobody wants to make a sequel for some reason.
Maybe.
Like the first his Punisher movie was so good. And then they decided, no more. He made his own fan film, his own Punisher fan film.
Yeah.
It's called Laundry Day.
Maybe I didn't see that.
It's very good. It's very good. It came out, like, in the last 5 years or so.
I don't know. I really like awesome. I really like
KOTOR. KOTOR was Xbox exclusive.
Yep.
Played both of those. And Fable. Morrowind was Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, no, you're right. Mass Effect. Mass Effect was an Xbox exclusive before Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. That would have been their big one if they could have held on to Mass Effect. Imagine with Microsoft.
Go ahead. You go.
Imagine if Microsoft were overseeing, like, the quality control of a Mass Effect game. Imagine if Microsoft had been in charge of Mass Effect Andromeda, it probably would have been, like, perfect.
Most likely, but that's why they're like now. I know there's another Mass Effect in production. At least I believe so. Yeah, rumors.
I've heard stuff. Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do that without filling in a pretty serious gap in Mass Effect 3. You know what I mean? Like, one way or the other, Shepard's supposed to die. There were no in-betweens, you know?
So here's what you do is, like, you carry on years later and you're just always vague about what happened to Shepard. Like, he's just a figure of the past who was, like, a hero.
But you can't travel through space, at least efficiently, without the Mass Effect drives.
Yeah.
So there's only one way that it can only go with the endings that they provided us in the game. I know there's a downloadable content, and the only reason I haven't played that is because my Shepards were so perfect that I feel like to restart the game at a basic level would make me not like the game.
I have had that problem where you build this character. It's like in Skyrim, I keep
one of my Shepards in Mass
the same
Effect.
Character.
One of my Shepards in the first Mass Effect won't let me reload anymore because it's too good.
There's no more game left here.
That's exactly what it says to me. It's like, you can reload this, but it's not going to be entertaining for you.
Yeah, you won't like
and I'm
it
like,
as much.
All right, fine.
But no, it's like you get through all this time with this character you built, and it's like, this is the character I played with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why would I want to play a different character?
I have played Mass Effect, the entire series, through at least 8 times, at least. And every single one of my Shepards is like building on those excellent Shepards.
Yeah.
I mean, I know in Mass Effect 2 they effectively reset the game, but I do believe when you continue after you've, like, reloaded save data, there's a whole bunch of extra shit you get.
Is that like New Game Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Mass Effect 1 was like that because all my entire squad's just kitted out. Everything's an X. All of their armors are X's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's why the game was like, nah, bro, you're done. Stop. But I feel like if I were to restart Mass Effect now, I mean, probably not. I'm probably just overhyping it in my mind. But you can download the trilogy, I think, for $25.
Yeah, probably
something like that.
I'll wait for the remaster because I've played the.
That's what
I don't know about the
too.
Xbox. I don't know about the original releases on Xbox, but the PlayStation versions are janky as hell.
Yeah, no.
Especially
I'm
1 and
wait.
2, they are not fun to play. Just the interaction of it is not.
Yeah, it's because they really weren't meant to be on your system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 came out, and then everybody.
If you design games for the computer, if that's where you build games, they are going to work on Xbox and be kind of weird everywhere else.
Yeah. No, I'm also waiting for the remaster so the graphics look better.
Yeah.
And I will pay full price for that. I will, because
as long as I'd get behind $60 if it's the full trilogy in a single release.
Yeah,
but I feel like there's a chance they're going to release them separately. It just seems like a thing
that would be dastardly. But if they were to go $40 a game, I'd still pay that.
I'd say if they're going to release all three separately, I wouldn't want to pay more than $30 each.
And
then you'd look for a sale. You'd look for a sale that bundles them together for $60.
I mean, whatever. I would pay full price. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. You're the Mass Effect fan. I have bought Skyrim 4 times. I've owned 4 different
copies. Yeah, right. I was just gonna say I have bought Skyrim 4 times at full price. No, all right. No, he gets it. I want them to redo all of the Ace Combats too. All of them.
Yeah, they still make those, right? Do they have a story to speak of?
Is just out. No, they're all individual stories. They all take place. I think they all take place on the same continent, though.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't play anything before Ace Combat 4.
Okay. But it's got
an
actual
story. Yeah, there's stories in the game. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're all super compelling.
Nice. It's Japanese?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's always if you want a really great melodramatic story for a video game, then you got to go Japanese.
For a game that's bland too, it's not even bland. I shouldn't say that, but you're flying a plane. You're attacking other things.
You're not fighting
with a plane.
giant robots or anything. It's just
you're
a fighter pilot.
It's the same fucking thing over and over and over and over, and they know that. So they invest so much into these stories that you're just no, I have to figure out how it ends. And by the end of it, you got tears in your eyes and it gets absurd. I know Ace Combat 5 is my favorite one because halfway through the game, not only was it my favorite, it was the longest one.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do all this really great stuff for the country you're fighting for, and you get blah, 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 blah. And then halfway through the game, they flip the script on you and make you the bad guy.
Oh.
And fucking this dude calls you up and he's like, I stole an aircraft carrier, come land on it. And you get another half a game.
Oh, wow.
So it's almost they could have cut it right there and left you hanging and had Ace Combat 5.5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or gotten rid of Ace Combat 6 because it was such a pile.
Very, very Square Enix thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and then say, there you go. Armored Core was kind of the same way.
Armored Core?
Yeah.
Was that the one with like the gigantic controller? Yeah.
No, that
like
was
the $200 controller.
That was a different game.
It was like a mech game, though, right?
Yeah, that was a different game. I can't remember the name of it though. I know you could probably Google Mech game with Obnoxious controller.
I'm gonna Google exactly that.
Please tell me it comes up. I will cry.
What, Obnoxious, did you say?
Obnoxious controller, yeah. Like, yeah, no, it came in like
Steel
a
Battalion.
Big giant... it did come
Steel
up.
Battalion.
I told you it would.
It's like every single link.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that controller is obnoxious.
Because it is. You have to, like, build a table for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I might. Because I'm going to have some cash to, blow.
Yeah.
I would do that if I had the money, I should say. If I had the money to blow. I'd probably buy that just to see. And be like, check this out, guys. I got this super annoying thing.
Yeah.
No. You have to sit down.
You know how I'm loud and
build
obnoxious?
this controller.
I'm going to build this controller around you.
Yeah, I have to build
You
this
can't
controller.
escape unless you win the game.
Yeah, do you have to pee? You should probably do it now. Like,
yeah.
Because I'm not going to disassemble this once I get it all together around you. Yeah, because it's like a desk. You, like, need... It's got all these buttons. I just want to know what that feels like, trying to play a game on something that obnoxious.
Obnoxious, I'm sure, is what it feels like.
Like, there's, like, a fire button. Are you, like, looking at the controller? Because I feel like this is something we can now talk about.
Let me pull up the controller. Hold on.
Well, it was Steel Battalion.
Steel Battalion.
Steel Battalion series.
Controller.
It's a series?
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
even more obnoxious. Oh, let me get onto the Wi-Fi. Look at this shit. $480.
I can't find like the real one
for $200. Look up Steel Battalion. I did. That's what I did.
None of these look as obnoxious as I'm remembering is the problem. But no, this is totally it. Does it have like the ejector seat button there with like the cap you can flip open and hit the button?
Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get a good picture of the controller itself. Here, dude, this controller's in 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Come on, show me what I want to see, you pain in the fucking balls.
Do you suppose that those pedals are actually brushed steel or like tinned aluminum?
I don't know. I would say probably aluminum, but yeah, dude, look at this fucking thing.
It's crazy. I thought I remembered it being larger.
Yeah, me too for some reason.
Like a big like console sitting in front of you?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Maybe someone just built a table for it and made it look right.
Yeah.
But like, I kind of want this. Yeah, I kind of do want it. Like, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to spend, fucking $400 on a game.
And it was only $200 when it came out. I bet you can just play it with an Xbox controller.
Oh, I guarantee you could definitely just play it.
Can you use the older Xbox controllers with the newer Xbox?
I think so. I don't see why you wouldn't. So you would be
able to use this with an Xbox One.
Ooh.
It would be functional is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem would be because it's built for a specific game would be what's the word I'm looking for. Assigning.
Why
buttons.
does it have a clutch? Like, what is the clutch for?
Yeah.
Does this thing?
I was
does this
thinking
mean
airplanes. I guess. I don't know.
Like, does that mean that I have to shift this thing? I mean, that would be dope as fuck. But at the same time, what the fuck?
I assumed it was like on an airplane, on like the big airplanes, airliners.
I don't think. But
you've got that thing that you pull back.
The yoke.
I think that's what that is.
But that's what this controller is for. I'm talking about what is the third pedal? What is the third pedal for?
The pedals. I thought you were talking about this handle over here.
Oh no, that's the gear shift without a doubt. But like, that's the I'm gonna go. It clicks forward. Man, this thing's so crazy.
Why are there 3 pedals? What's a Mech need 3 pedals for?
Yeah, I mean, I could venture guesses, but
what is this dial? I can't get a clear picture of this dial in the middle.
No, there is an operator's manual for this controller. Get fucked. Why?
I got a picture with the whole fucking thing. Yeah, comes in like an army box. It's made of cardboard, but like those Foot Locker things, the little guys.
Oh, is it 2 little orange cubes and like a piece of wood?
Well, that's just a thing it's set up on top of.
Yeah, no, exactly. But like, it does look really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I would attempt it, but like, do I really want to spend $500 on that?
Truth.
No. Oh, hey, shit! There's a video. There's a video on YouTube.
Oh.
It says rare Xbox Steel Battalion controller found at garage sale, and it looks like he plays it. Whatever. It still seems so stupid.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous. People own this thing. What is the knob? What does the knob do? I'm obsessed with the knob.
Well, it's a selector of some sort. What are the words on it? Damn it, you can't read it.
No, I can't read it. I can't get a clear enough picture. Tell me about your knob. I see the word tuner. Tuner dial? Those are just a couple of words.
Good job, Michael.
Tuner dial.
Well, that's obvious. That has to be what it is, but
yeah,
that's fucking. This thing's wild, dude.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
Now that we're done oogling and ogling this really dumb controller.
Someday. Don't even want it.
No. One of these days, I'll just have a couple extra bucks. I'll buy it and fucking tell you how annoying it is to run.
That's what a couple means, is 300 or 400 extra bucks.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Obviously, you say you have to say it like that because it's not going to happen. I'm never going to have $400 extra just to blow on something.
Yeah.
Something that's stupid, I should say. If I have $400 for my brakes, you're not really blowing that money. You have to spend it. But for a game you're probably only going to play once.
Yeah. For like 20 minutes.
Before you get wicked annoyed with it and you're just like, nope, I'm fucking done.
There are just too many fucking buttons on this $400 controller.
It reminds me of like the people that make the arcade controllers for Mortal Kombat and shit.
Like fighting games and shit, yeah. Arcade stick is what it's called. I believe that's the term.
Whatever, but they spend like $400 on these controllers. Like, the button sensitivity, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just play it on a controller at that point?
Yeah. The only complaint I've ever had about any factory controller, like just the one that comes with the machine, the Joy-Cons trigger buttons aren't pressure sensitive. They just click. They're just buttons. So if you're playing like driving games, you can't control like your speed. You're either on the gas or off the gas. Joy-Cons, they're the controllers that come with the Switch, the ones that like slide into the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're shoulder.
I didn't know that's what they were called.
Buttons, dude. Don't bat at the microphone. What? That's like the one thing not to bat at.
You cat.
I'm just gonna pet him real firmly so he stays put. Stop it. Sorry, that's probably an ungodly noise.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, dude.
All right, now I hear him.
Oh, that was me readjusting the mic because he keeps attacking it. Dude.
Well, they see something dangling and you know he's going to attack it. Just pick him up. Hold him.
I am holding him right now, and he's just going for it. He's a wild beast. He's a wild little animal. Looky, this isn't appropriate. Have you seen the trailers for Bill and Ted Face the Music yet?
No.
There have been 2 trailers so far. It looks really good. Looks very good. Yeah.
I just can't wait to see Keanu Reeves. Bro, I can't wait for that.
I'm excited for Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk.
I have not seen any of those trailers either. I don't watch TV.
Well, Keanu Reeves is playing Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means.
Me neither, but that's the situation. He's like the leader of like a rebellion in this cyberpunk future dystopian city. Johnny Silverhand. One of his arms is like bionic. He's apparently a character from like the lore of Cyberpunk, like the role playing game.
Okay.
It was a tabletop.
No, I knew it was a tabletop game beforehand, but I never played it and I never read any of the lore or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, once I started seeing stuff about Cyberpunk, I started looking into it.
You did,
but Johnny Silverhand
research?
is like a character that exists in just the he's a character you encounter in like their pre-made modules and stuff.
Oh, okay. So he's like a Robin Hood almost.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Cyberpunk's gonna be really fucking good. Just really good. They keep delaying it though. I think it's November now.
Yeah, I'm more interested in Star Wars Squadrons because that's the kind of game that speaks to my soul.
Yeah, I was just never big into flight sims, but
they're gonna let me finally fly spacecraft. We'll call them craft. I think craft is a better idea. That I've wanted to, fly or maneuver.
November 19th, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, I said. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, a lot like Cyberpunk, except all the characters are geriatric. They need fiber.
They need fiber.
Yeah.
Have you seen
simulator?
I know we've probably talked about this before, but have you seen the Bane outtakes?
The what?
It's the Bane outtakes. It's a YouTube video.
No. Like
they take Bane from The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And dub over his parts But he's a nutritionist.
Yeah.
And at one point, and he's like muckling people and telling them that that his dietary expertise just like isn't appreciated. There's a whole part where he's taking lunch orders and he's just berating people if he doesn't like what they're eating. And then there's another one where he talks about market fresh strawberries and how important fiber is to your diet. When he's talking to that dude that is trying to take over Wayne Enterprises, he's in his office and he goes, "Do you know what happens to your body without fiber?" Then he grabs him and he goes, "Dude, you're evil." And he goes, "Allow me a demonstration. This is your body without fiber." And you hear all the screaming and him getting the shit beaten out of him. That's funny as shit. You need to watch it. I think you would really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Lazy fucking day. I am thrilled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Ugh. I don't even want to get out of my chair, to be 100% honest with you.
I've been walking around. I'm standing up and walking around.
No.
So otherwise I'm going to start to fall asleep. That's not good. So I've just looked up and noticed that the episode of King of the Hill I'm on, season 13, episode 11, I thought it was on for like 10 years.
No shit. How many seasons are there?
I'm looking that up right now. 1997 to 2010. 13
so 13
seasons.
years.
This is the last season. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, King of the Hill wasn't a bad show.
No, I love King of the Hill. I've been watching it I haven't really been watching it. It's just sort of always on if I'm not doing anything else.
That's how I am with Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now.
Yeah.
Like I made the mistake of watching Firefly. And
did you get so mad? You got so mad.
I'm on episode 10.
Oh.
When Mal gets a wife.
Yeah.
And I know that the end is
this
coming.
your first time watching?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, and I know it's coming, that the end is coming, and I'm like, I'm just done watching it, because it makes me so mad. And then they're like, oh, you should watch Serenity, and I'm like, no.
Why? Have you not seen Serenity?
Of course I've seen Serenity.
It's a really good movie. Like, it sucks that they killed so many people. Spoiler alert. Sorry, everybody.
It's a great movie,
Serenity.
But I absolutely hate it for one specific death and how dirty they did it. Wash.
Yeah.
They didn't even give you warning or an explanation. He was just gone.
Yeah.
And I know that is supposed to just be shocking. And I know why they did it. Because everybody loved Wash.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, we're going to make it a point that everyone who watches this knows that he's fucking dead.
We're going to kill two of your favorite characters right now.
Mm-hmm.
David Krumholtz. He was good in that. The Mr. Wizard in Serenity. David Krumholtz? Bernard from the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Krumholtz.
That's a terrible name. Fucking yeah.
Yeah. Oh. There was something about to come out of my brain and I lost it.
I hate that.
Fucking David Krumholtz. But no, every time I watch
you remember him.
Mad at the end.
I like that you remember him as Bernard from the Santa Claus.
Well, that's who he is. That defined his career.
Yeah.
Bernard from the Santa Claus.
The only tall elf.
Yeah. Everybody knows Bernard from the Santa Claus.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everybody who was saying, like, who the fuck is he talking about in Serenity? And then you went, Bernard from the Santa Claus, and everyone went, oh.
David Krumholtz.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. The villain in Serenity was like, I don't want to even try to pronounce that dude's name. It's just a bunch of letters. Letters that have no business being next to each other. CHW?
Anyway. I would say this is probably a good place to call it.
Yeah, I would say so too. I wanted to mention one last thing. Hey.
What?
Again,
hey.
I want to tell you and our audience about this podcast that I just started listening to that I think you'd like. There's 2 episodes so far. It's called Right in the Fields. And they talk about TV shows from the 1990s or just things from the 90s. I've listened to one of their 2 episodes. They have one that's about an hour and a half long about Boy Meets World. And another one, it's about an hour long, and it's about Digimon, which was a personal favorite. I never played any of the Digimon games, but I love that show.
I played some of the Digimon games, and I had a Digimon keychain.
I had a Tamagotchi. I never had a Digimon. But I love that show.
I may have to listen to the one about Digimon.
Yeah.
I don't.
But yeah,
really
it's called
care
Right
for
in the Field.
I mean, I don't really care about Boys Meet World. I never saw that.
Boys Meet World.
I mean, whatever. Who gives a shit?
I love Boy Meets World, man.
It's okay. Don't get me wrong. I've watched it and I enjoy it. It's just not something I would go out of my way to watch.
They also talked a little about Girl Meets World.
Trash.
The general consensus is, who was that show made for? 7 to 13-year-old girls who never watched Boy Meets World.
Yep.
It should have been a show. It should have been a show about Cory and Topanga as parents, not about Cory and Topanga's goofy kids on the Disney Channel. They ruined their chance because it could have been good.
You have failed me for the last time.
The house of mouse again. All right, brother.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
You have fun with your little magical cards today. I hope you get your trade on.
Yeah. There's other things that he has that I'm probably going to try and snatch away from him too. So.
Okay. Just make sure he's got collector's items. That
nice.
I want. Yeah.
Like he got this Planeswalker card that I really fucking want. It's a special alternate art. It's called a stained glass.
Oh.
Because they're all lined up and stuff, and I'm trying to get as many of them as I can.
That sounds pretty cool. Well, good luck.
If I get it, I will send you a picture.
Sweet.
Coronavirus.
Almost made it through the whole thing without you coughing your ass off. Almost.
It was like my body knew it. I was like, wait. One more thing. All right, man.
Talk to you soon.
You enjoy the rest of your day. Give your wife a kiss for me. Give your kitty a scratch behind the ears for me.
I will. Give your mom a hug for me.
I will.
All right.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
See you later.